everybody, how are we all doing on this fantastic Wednesday evening? Hope you're all doing really well. I've not changed my subscriber count. Never mind. How are we all doing? I knew there was something. I just felt there was something, and that was it. How's everybody doing? Lots of people in this evening. It's good to see you. Good to see you. Michael Hodge was first in this evening. Good evening, Mike. Hope you're doing okay. Kate is in. Arthur Morris. Good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing okay. Nazreen, Pete, I think Panda's in. Good evening, Panda, all the way from San Francisco. Lewis Tandy, good to see you, mate. Harry FC, Easy Scotty, good to see you, buddy. Nicholas, Man City Citizen, good to see you. Lewis H, we got a Lewis H and a Lewis T. Ooh, lovely. Joseph Hilton, good to see you. Jay Taylor, the one and only. Mum is in, which means Dad's not far. Pete's in, and Harry, we've said Harry. Anybody else? I know there's a couple of absentees who can't make it this evening, unfortunately. Alan being one, Alan Agnew and Benjamin. They do have prior engagements, but we got everybody else in, so it's all good. It's all good. I'm glad you could join me after the Liverpool result. It's good to see everybody in. Rangers 43133321. That's a cool name. Thank you very much. Good to see you in. Noah, hello, Noah. Good to see you, buddy. We'll get on to the score predictions very soon. Let me know if the mic's okay, if it's loud enough. I'll try and adjust it. If it's not, excuse me, I think it sounds okay this end. Sorry if you can hear the fan in the background, but it's a bit warm. It's a bit warm this evening. Although it is midwinter in the UK, this house we're in is a really warm house. It's an old house, and it was built like in the 60s, and it was in a time when things were built to last, and they were good, and it's warm, and it's a good thing in the winter, but it just gets a little bit warm. So for a guy like me, I need a fan on. I hope that doesn't bother you. Lots to go through today on the live stream. Thank you for joining me. We're just fresh from the Liverpool game. It was a bit of a weird one. I'm not going to lie. A lot of controversy and a lot of shouting at the telly, and hopefully you guys were the same. The 1-1 result was great for us. It didn't really matter. Lots of people saying it's a dead rubber, which it was, but it would have been great to see Liverpool get the win, but we love them. We love them all the same. They did well. They did amazing. The first half, they did really well. Made a few substitutions at half-time, which is completely expected, and Jurgen Klopp was going to do that. We all knew that. Brought a few of the younger ones on, which they did well. They did come at us a little bit towards the second half, and they were going for blood. You could see that they wanted a win, although it was even if they won, they weren't getting much from it. They weren't going to qualify or anything. But it was just, I think it's just a fact of beating Liverpool, I think, is the big thing. I think we're the team to beat these days, aren't we? Which is good. Which is what you want. You want to be the team that people first don't want to face, and if they do face, they want to try and beat you. So a couple of really dodgy decisions from the referees and the VAR officials. Their penalty, was it a penalty or not? I don't think so. I think it's one of them things. The offside line, I didn't really even see the offside line. I just saw a blue line. I didn't see a red line, so I couldn't honestly tell you if it was or not. I don't think it was a penalty because Keller was kind of like spread out like keepers do, which they're entitled to do. What they're going to do, stand there like stick men like this? No, they're going to spread out, make themselves big, and try and defend the goal. And I think the defender just left his leg in, and they got a pen. I don't think it was, but it was. They scored it. I was hoping he was going to save it, but unfortunately he didn't. But Keller played so well, man. He played so well throughout that game. He's done us really proud. You wouldn't think he's such a young lad, but he did us proud, and I got no complaints from him. 10 out of 10 for me. 10 out of 10. Not that I'm going to do player ratings. It's not that sort of channel, but he did get a 10 out of 10 for me, and he was class. He was amazing. And I wouldn't be completely gutted if Ali was kind of fit, but he wanted to just rest him for a bit and play Keller for Fulham. I wouldn't mind that. in the slightest. I'll be happy with that because he's done well. So, and then the offside thing was given, not the offside, the handball thing on Mane. We can sort of, obviously, I've got my Liverpool shirt on, I've got my Liverpool hat on, metaphorically. I'm going to say it's not, but I don't know. The officials said Mane handballed it, but I can't see it myself. But it got disallowed. It would have been nice for Taki to get his first Champions League goal, but it's not meant to be. And luckily, it wasn't sort of a clinical game. You can imagine if we went into this and we needed the win, it would have been different, but we didn't. Few decisions didn't go our way. Liverpool played really well in the first half. Second half, granted, was like a really new system. There was a lot of new players been playing together who have not probably played before in a match. A match of this sort of stature. They've never played in that sort of formation, so it's going to be a bit ropey. You're going to get a bit of sort of rustiness, which is expected, but they did well. They did really well. I thought they did all right, you know. We had Robbo on and Trent on, which was just filled me with joy to have them two guys on. You can tell they was sort of thinking, right, you can get the assist on this next goal, which is great. It was great to see, and they did well, but Midtjylland, they wanted it. They just wanted it so bad. They wanted to beat us, and that just shows the kind of team Liverpool are, is the team to beat, and it's great. And I'm so happy to be a Liverpool fan, and it's exciting, and we're through. So, anybody know when the draw is? I have no idea. I've not checked, but I know we're not playing till next year. So it's good that Liverpool are through. We won. We came top of the table. And Ajax got knocked out as well into the Europa League. They got beat today by Atalanta, and they came second. So, well done to them. They were a good team, and they played really well against us. They wanted it, and they got the result against us. And then he turned it around and got it to a result against Ajax and got through. So fair play to them. They're a good side. They are a good side. So you can't do nothing but tip your hat to them. They've done really well. Let's read some comments here. See what we got. I'm saying good evening. Everyone's saying good evening. Let's see some comments on the Liverpool game. Liverpool should have won. The game can't believe they got a draw. Yeah, I thought we were going to get the win at the end. It felt a little bit hard done by, but it was a bit harsh. It was hard to take, but thank God. Thank goodness. It wasn't a clinical game. It wasn't a must-win game. So it would have been nice to get the win, but we're through. Jay said, bring on the last 16. Yeah, bring it on. And whoever we've got next. We've got a few. I've got them written down who we can play next. Or potentially win next. This was before the Liverpool game, so I've not checked any of the other results. I'll have a quick look on my phone, see how PSG were getting on. I heard it was 3-0 at one point. I could be wrong. 5-1. Yeah. So, yeah, PSG won. Let's see that about their group, the table. They topped that table, didn't they? RB Leipzig got through and Man United got knocked out. And who else we got? I've got it written down here. We could get Atletico or Salzburg, Porto, Sevilla. I'd rather not get Sevilla, you know, they're a good side. Lazio, Barca, Leipzig or PSG, Mönchengladbach, Shakhtar Donetsk, Real Madrid, Inter Milan. So there's some really good teams. I mean, in my head, bring on Real Madrid to knock them out. Bit of revenge, you know. But in the same breath, I mean, by then, maybe by next year, will we maybe potentially have a half-full stadium, maybe, to play against Real Madrid again at Anfield? Be nice. It would be nice to get a revenge on Real Madrid. That's still in the back of my mind from that final. I'm not going to let it go. There's a few really big teams there, and a lot of them. In all fairness, there's a few that I wouldn't mind facing, but not to sound arrogant or anything, I really don't mean to sound that way, but there'll be a lot of teams not wanting us in the next round. They'll be looking at us going, I don't want Liverpool. Especially by then, by January, February, when we're okay and we've got a few players back fit and stuff like that. They're not going to want to sort of take us on, so that's good. That's a good thing. But there's a few teams that I wouldn't like to get. Let me know what teams you wouldn't like to get and what teams you wouldn't mind getting. Are you kind of one of these people that kind of goes, anybody, bring anybody on, we'll beat him, or you like make it easy to begin with and then get the harder ones as we go along? Let me know in the comments. Kate, Juliet, good to see you. Thank you for the comment, love. Good to see you in. You imagine if Real Madrid don't qualify for the last 16. That would be funny. That would be funny. It would be, but it'd be quite nice to get them and knock them out ourselves. Mike said the draw is on Monday at 11. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for that. Joseph said Monday, 14th December, the Champions League draws. Yeah, 14th of December. Yeah, so not far, not long to go. We'll be watching that. I'll be watching that for sure. Cheers, Arthur. Cheers, Arthur Morris. Good to have you in, buddy. Hope you're doing okay. Michael said, we get the teams who finish second and we want Porto against, please. Really want Porto? They're a good side, you know. They're a good side. They are. They're a really, really good side. But, like you say, there's a few teams I wouldn't mind getting. You obviously want the easier teams, but it's like you say, if you wanna win it, you gotta beat the best teams, haven't you? You've kind of gotta. There's kind of a side to me go, just bring everybody on, bring the tough teams on, and we'll beat them, and then when we win, nobody can say anything. It's kind of like one of them, but the other side, it's kind of like, okay, let's get like to the last 8 or something, and then we'll get the harder teams. But like we say, we got no control over this. There's a few teams I'd love to get, ideally in an ideal world, but when it comes to it, I'm not bothered. Bring them on. Bring them on. We'll see. We can only play the team we get drawn with, so it's out of my control. Lewis wants Porto. Does he want Porto? Ooh, that's interesting. There's a couple of people saying Porto. Techni Ocean. No, you're not banned. You're not banned. I can read it. So, great result for Liverpool tonight. Absolutely made up. Good to see a few people getting a few minutes in the legs. Taki Minamino was on, Keita was on, a few people getting some time. I think, did Trent get a full 90 minutes? Which I was really surprised. I was really surprised at him getting a full 90 minutes. I thought he might bring him off at half time. But it looks like he's kind of trying to give him as much time as possible, which is good. And that was the perfect kind of game for Trent. That was just sort of nothing too taxing. They didn't really attack us down his flank, so it was okay. It was not too bad. He did really well. He played well, got 90 minutes. So I'm just made up. I made up he got some time. Gutted to see Cass come off injured potentially. Let's see what happens with that. He's like kind of like our backup for like our warhorse, our sort of work dog, which is Andy Robertson. So a little bit worrying because I'm not sure we got too many more sort of left backs that you could really put in there sort of confidently maybe, but let's see how it gets on. And hopefully we'll know something probably tomorrow. I know a lot of people will be asking Klopp in his interviews and that and stuff, so let's just see how it goes. Hopefully it's nothing too serious anyway, because we do need a backup. We really do. Lewis Tandy, thank you very much for the £2 super chat. It came up £2 on my screen, but €2.29 euro. Thank you very, very much. And you'll probably see the new animation we got going up on this. Whenever we get a super chat or a subscriber, we got like a little mini Kev that comes up in the left hand corner, and we got a new little notification bar at the bottom of new subscribers and new super chats. It's £2.07, I think it works out as when it's converted from euro. So thank you very much, Lewis. That's absolutely amazing. You are a star. I really feel like I want to change this subscriber count because I'm quite OCD about that. I like my numbers to be correct. But we'll see how we go. But thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying the new animations we got going on. I kind of like trying to put all the super chats to get right back into the channel, and sort of spend a bit of money putting our back up on like the visuals, the aesthetics and stuff like that to make the channel better. And thanks to you guys, I can do that with all these new fancy animations and stuff like that, because you all do. They do. Sorry, got a bit distracted there. They all helped from your super chat, so thank you very much. So, I'm just trying to change my subscriber count here. So, thank you very much. What are we on? 5337. 5337, not bad. Very, very good. I like to keep it all up to date. I'm quite OCD like that. So there we go. It's our official account is 5337. Thank you very much, everybody. And the last one to describe was Bolat Coquet. I'm sorry if I just annihilated that. But I like to see the people who subscribe and stuff like that. It's good to know. So let's get through some of these comments. Arthur saying goalkeeper man of the match. Yeah, good shout, man. I was hoping he was going to save it, to be honest. I was really hoping. I was like just pleading with him just to save it, just so that we can get a bit of sort of justice sort of thing, because I don't think it was a pen. But yeah, you're right, mate. He did well. The likes of Sheen, Kane, the choice Glaby says going to give him a chance, but never. Yeah, I saw him on the bench, didn't he, Kane? He was on the bench. Now you say it, Mike. You never brought him on. Where's he play? Is he a midfielder? I think he is. What we got? Nicholas, what'd you say? Have you played football as a kid? Oh God, that's all I used to do. That is all I used to do. When I was a kid, I mean, my mum's in now, and she'll tell you, whenever I used to come home from school, before I started singing, from about, I don't know what it was, about 14 or so, between like the age of like 8 and like 14, I would just be out playing football. I'd be like, home from school, Mum, I'm going on the backie to play football, see you later. And that was it. And then he used to come in for me tea and then run back out again. Mum, going back out, play football. Either in the street or on the backfield. We used to call the backie, the backfield in Brookvale. And that's all I used to play. Just play with me mates that used to come around from school, and I was just obsessed. And I used to play for. I played for a couple of teams, but I was never really that good. Towards the sort of the end of my football career, which was not long after it begun, I played in goal. But I did before then. I played sort of. Looking back now, I was probably more midfield, so it's sort of maybe midfield, centre forward. But I didn't have a clue what I was doing. I mean now, I'd know exactly about positions and stuff. But back then, if you asked me, are you a centre midfield, or are you attacking midfielder, or are you more of a centre back? I'd go, huh? What's that? I just used to like playing football. I played in goal a lot. I used to make crazy dives and saves. I always remember I wasn't sort of scared to dive on concrete, which I did a few times, which got me a bit of a reputation. But other than that, that was it. We used to play football. We used to play spot on the wall with my mate Foggy, who's not in. He's normally sometimes. I've not seen him for a while, but my mate Anthony Foggy used to play football with all the time. He used to play spot or even Kirby. We used to throw the ball and hit the curb, sort of thing. So yeah, I was a massive football fan growing up, and used to love playing it, and I miss it. It's great. Yeah, I save me singing for Saturdays, Kate. Michael Hodgson, good evening, Mike. Hope you're doing okay. Did you ever play for school footy team? I did. When I was in school, I used to play in goal. I had like the best and the worst sort of game of my life. Whereas the first half, I always remember it vividly. Playing in school, I think we were playing like the school the Heath. I had like the best game of my life and the worst. Whereas like, I think we were like going in half time, we were 1-1, and I saved a penalty, and I was well made up. And I had like a worldie, a really good game. And then the second half, it just fell apart, and we ended up losing 6-1. It was like really bad. Not just my fault, obviously. I may have let a couple of howlers in, but I can't believe how amazing I played in the first half and then so bad in the second. So the best and the worst game of my life was against the Heath school. I can't remember how old I was, but it was traumatic. It was very traumatic if I remember it now. Brilliant. I loved it. It was great. I used to love playing in goal, especially five-a-side. I love playing five-a-side, and I do miss it a hell of a lot. Jay Taylor needs a PS5. Well, Christmas is coming up, mate. Ask your missus if she'll get you a PS5 for Christmas. Tell ya. PS5. I'm more of a... I've not had a PlayStation for years. The last PlayStation I had was a PS3, and I didn't really play it. I absolutely hounded the PS1 and 2. I absolutely hounded it. I've still got my PS1 and 2. But I got an Xbox 360 and I got an Xbox One. And I don't play it as much now, but if I had to choose at the minute, I like Xbox because I'm a huge Halo fan. So let me know what your preferences is. Are you an Xbox or are you a PS5? Is it Xbox One now? I don't know. Are you an Xbox or a PlayStation? Let me know. But I like both. I heard PlayStation's better than Xbox at the minute, but I don't know. I've not played for a long time. Mike's going to get a PS5 in the new year. Get him in the sales, mate, in the January sales. Just wait till then. School football and Pipe Hill School. Nice. I used to be... my school's changed names now. It used to be Brookvale Comprehensive in Runcorn. But it's changed now. It's like Hulton High, like Academy or something really daft. It changed. It went all American, and they called it Hulton High, but it's like an academy. Really weird. But I always remember it as Brookie. Brookie School. I scored a header off Stevie G in the school cup. Are you lying? Is that your claim to fame? Is that true, Jay? Tell me if that's true. That's amazing if it is. It'd just be cool to know Stevie G. He's just a cool guy. Noah said I scored a hat-trick in my last game. In a hat-trick? What, is this a real game? Well, it's not FIFA, is it? I never remember scoring in the actual game. I was too crap. But against me mates, I was amazing. It says a lot for me mates, doesn't it? I've played my game off life. Was in October. Where was that? Tell me about it. Tell me more. Tell me more, Nicholas. Tell me more. Captain Jack Sparrow. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for joining us this evening. He's PS5. It's a PS5. It does look... The PS5 does look rather sexy. It does. As consoles go. Man City said, doesn't matter what console... I only get to play Cyberpunk. That's like one of the best adverts ever. Would you have got the game if Keanu Reeves wouldn't have been in the advert? That's interesting. He kind of makes it, doesn't he? He kind of makes it what it is. Kelly said PlayStation. Techni Ocean said I like both, but PS now. That's weird, really weird. I mean, I like both, but I went more Xbox. But that's because of Halo. I'm like a proper... I really obsessed over Halo for a long time in my 20s. Let's see what Mike McGuinness said. There's one goal that stay in my mind forever that I scored. We got throw in. Our lad threw it to one player. Passed to me. I looked up and saw our lad off the line. Running in. Hit it from halfway. But scored instead. Nice one. What did you say? I looked up and saw our other lad running. But hit it from the half. I see what you mean. So you got the ball and your mate was like... It was like he did like a Gerrard and a Xabi Alonso that one time in the cup final when Xabi Alonso scored from the halfway line. Is that the same thing? It sounds very similar. And Stevie G was like, pass it, and then Xabi just lobs it over the keeper from halfway. He's like, pass it. Oh, well done. That was really good. That was so funny. That reminds me of that, mate. Mike, that reminds me of that. If that's exactly like that, that's hilarious. I love it. I'll always remember that goal from Xabi Alonso. It was great. And now it reminds me of you as well. My first goal for Piper Hill School. My first goal. Nice one. Good. I don't remember my first goal. I don't think I had one. That's why I don't remember it. I played in goal. I remember my first save. I was quite a show-off goalkeeper. I'd do like really fancy saves, like catch it in mid-air when you don't need to, catch it mid-air, bring it down to your chest, take it down, and be proper dramatic. It got me a few games, but I kind of did milk it a bit. I was very dramatic. I was a dramatic keeper. Let's see what Jay says. I wasn't saying you were lying, mate. I believe you. I'm not lying. He went to Cardinal Heaton and his 5th year, and he got brought up 3rd year to play for us. Caught up, I think it was. That's boss, man. That's boss. To know that you like even just played on the same pitch as Steven Gerrard, that'd be just. I wouldn't even tell people it was from my school. I'd just say I played in the same team as Stephen G and just leave it, and then let everybody just assume that it was for Liverpool. And when they ask you, just walk away. Just be like, yeah, I played for the same team as Stevie G, and they'd be like, what was it? I'd just walk away. Because just let them think it was Liverpool. That's what I do. That is amazing. That's amazing. County Cup. Gotta love the County Cups. How many CDs have I got left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5. I've got 5 left. And then I'll be doing the second one. Coming soon, which will probably be New Year sometime. So get buying everybody. Help support the next CD. Nicholas said, I saved the ball by jumping up into the player with my back, and I saved 40 balls, but he still lost 4-0. That must have been one hell of a game. To like block 40 shots and still lose 4-0. Wow. That's big. Mike McGuinness said he was 11 or 10 at the time. Played up front with Lee Turndall for Alderhay Hospital. Nice. Real Madrid 2-0. Oh, God damn. I wanted them to lose. Mike's gotta go. Gotta go, mate. KFC. Oh, you said it now. Now I want it. KFC's here. Have you tried the new gravy burger? It's fit. But thanks, Mike. Thanks, Mike from Bristol, for popping in, buddy. Thank you very much. See you on Saturday for the Liverpool live stream. Yes, get in. Can't wait for the Liverpool live stream, and I can't wait for the new Liverpool song coming out. I want to tell you what it is so bad, but you're gonna have to wait. Bob the Builder. Wait, why hasn't the sub come up? Ooh, what have you just subscribed, mate? Are you trying to... I think I know what you mean. Probably because you need to have... In your settings, you've got to have it as, like, subscriptions visible, basically, so we can see who you subscribe to. If you go into the Creator Studio, go into settings, you'll find it in there. And you can turn it on or off if you're visible to other people. You just need to flip that on, mate, and then we'll see it come up. Not a lot of people know that. But Bob the Builder, if you just subscribe, thank you very much, Bob the Builder, for the new subscription. That's amazing. Just go and turn your settings on and it should come up. But even better, you got a shout out, so even better. Thank you very much for joining me, mate. Kelly Logan, how much? $5.99. Yeah, $5.99 including postage. Including postage. I will even find the link for you. I'll type it in, it's easier. KevWrightMusic.com/shop. I think that's right. Go and click on that link and give it a whirl. I've got 5 left. Once they're gone, and then I can make the next one. Cheers, Mike. Thanks, buddy. See you later. Nicholas said it was his first game when he was 11. With 11 players on the pitch. It's scary, isn't it, man? I always remember when I was a kid playing football, the pitch just seemed huge, didn't it? I mean, like, because obviously you just play with your mates and you put your coats down like 10 yards away from each other, and then you go like on like a proper pitch, and you'd be like, I always remember the goalpost just being like massive, and you just couldn't reach the cross. You couldn't reach the crossy, and you were just trying. It was just huge. It was so daunting, innit? But the pitches are just absolutely huge when I was a kid. Probably still are. I've not even grown that much since I was a kid. I'm tiny. Emily, wait, go to where? Sorry, I'm not sure what you mean. The link is for my my Liverpool CD. Can you wrap the CD in Christmas wrapping? Of course I can. If you want me to do that, just let me know. There's a little I think there's like a little box where you can like add like any sort of extras you want on it, like signed or anything like that. But excuse me, you can just ask me and I'll wrap it. I love wrapping Christmas presents. I absolutely love it. I do. I love it a lot. So if you want me to wrap it, Man City Citizen, I will. I'll do that just for you. Not a problem. Just sort of let me know. I'll go on in a bit when this stream's finished, and I'll make sure there's like a little box where you can type in any sort of extras you want. I'll sign it, or I'll wrap it, or I'll put a goodwill spell on it or something. Whatever you want. I'll bless it with holy water if you want. I don't mind. But yeah, 5 left. My sub hasn't popped up either, has it not? Make sure you've got your settings inside the... Let me just have a quick look. I'm not entirely sure, but let me just do a quick Google. Oh, my mate keeps texting me. He's in Gran Canaria and he keeps texting me with pictures. Go away, I'm jealous. So let's find out. YouTube. How to make my subs visible. I think you got to go into your settings somehow, because I know a lot of people, when it comes up on mine, it doesn't always say like they've subscribed. Like sometimes if it comes up, they'll say like, "Oh, subscribe like a month ago," and I think you need to actually go into your settings. Just clicking on it now. Sorry to go quiet. You gotta go into your... Oh, quick. Sign into YouTube. Click on your profile picture. And go into settings, and it's under your in your studio settings, profile, and under them settings, and go in and make sure it's visible. And it should come up. If you want to unsub, which I don't recommend, but you can, and then sort of change your settings and then go back in and then resubscribe, it should come up. But check, just have a quick look, do a quick Google, or on the or do like a video YouTube thing, how to make my subscriptions visible, and it'll pop up a video showing you. But not everybody knows it. It's not really intuitive. It's really complicated. YouTube make these things complicated. So go and have a quick look. I can't do it right now, sorry, because I'm in my studio, so I can't actually physically go and have a look. But it is there. If you want to go in and check your settings and let me know. Mike McGuinness with the £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Mike. He said, I'm gonna go tired. Oh, buddy, you work hard. Go to bed, but there's £2. You never walk alone. Thank you very, very much, Michael. I really do appreciate it. You're the best, mate. You're a star. I'll see you on Saturday for the Liverpool live stream. I can't wait. Every time I say it, it gets me really excited, and I can't wait. Alex, good evening. Good to see you in. Let's see that name. Milkosova. I'm not even going to try and say it because I might say it wrong. But Alex, thank you very much. Good to see you. Nice to have you in. Thank you for joining me. Thanks for your time, buddy. I don't want to say your name because I'll just annihilate it. Everybody thanking Mike. He's a star, Mike, and he paid for the chicken nuggets, by the way. Alex, you come to a good crowd here, mate. We're all good here. Make you feel very welcome. Thanks for joining us. I don't think the goal is so big I can nearly hit the crossbar while I'm standing on the ground. You can, mate. It's not quite. It depends how tall. I was tiny. I mean, I'm really tiny. I'm like 5'8", 5'7", 5'8" if I'm being generous. And when I was a kid, I was like 4'7". So like, I was tiny. So it felt really, really, really high to me. So you're probably taller than me than like when I was then. Everyone's saying good night to Mike. See you on Saturday. I've got me Liverpool songs lined up, ready to go. I can't wait. I can't wait for this Saturday. This Saturday, 9 o'clock, 9 a.m. New Liverpool song coming up. A few people are guessing of who it might be, and I'm not going to spoil it. And I'll tell you a little story about it on Saturday. I don't want to tell it now because it'll ruin it completely, and I don't want to ruin the surprise. So this Saturday, you're gonna enjoy it. You're gonna enjoy it. I've got one coming out this Saturday, and it's gonna be amazing. And I might even sing it on Saturday with the Liverpool live stream. So check it out. Don't forget to check it out at 9 o'clock in the morning. That's UK time. So if you're in Europe, it might be 10, 11 o'clock. If you're in San Francisco, what's the time difference in San Francisco? Ooh, that's a good question. It's 8 hours. Mind you, the other side of America, so it could be even more. About 5, New York, innit? Let me just check. I like to check these things. UK to San Francisco. San Francisco, can I spell? No. Cisco. Time difference. For our lovely Pandita who's in the chat. 8 hours. 8 hours. Is that ahead or behind? So now it's 9:15, and there it's 1:15 in the afternoon. So you're behind us. So, oh god, yeah. So let's just say it's like, it'd be 9 o'clock here. So it'll be what, 1 o'clock there on Saturday for you, Panda. But yeah, 9 o'clock. I can't wait for you to see it. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. I can't wait to sing it for you as well. How long will it take to come? I hope you're on about the CD. Let's just pretend you mean a CD. The CD will be, depends where you are. If you're in the UK, it'll be normally 5 to 7 working days if you're in the UK. If it's Europe, it's more like 7 to 14. If you're anywhere else outside of Europe, it could be this time of year, about 2 weeks or so. But UK is about 5 to 7 days. Normally, people have received it quicker if you're in the UK. But yeah, 5 to 7 working days. I think we just got a new subscriber or something. There you go. It came up. He found it. That's the new little Kev emoji that came up. So Bob the Builder. There you go, mate. I'm so glad you found it, mate. I'm so glad. Thank you very much, Bob the Builder, for subscribing. I can't believe Bob the Builder subscribed. It's such a momentous moment for me. I was a big fan as a kid. Thank you for all the times you fixed it. That's absolutely amazing. Without you, there'd be a lot of broken things around in the world. So thank you very much. Thanks, mate. It's an absolute pleasure to have you here, mate. Thank you very much. Alistair Stone, hi. Hi to you too. Hope you're doing okay. Can I make a song about Shaqiri? Is her favourite player? Yes. There was a gentleman who asks about the Shaqiri song on my channel. I told him that I'm working on one, and I am working on one. But it's getting there. When it'll be here, I don't know. But I will. I'm definitely... It's in the back of my mind. It really is. But yeah, he's a good player. Nicholas is from Denmark. Where have your... We have meters. I don't know how many feet I am, but I see what you mean, yeah. 1.8 meters. It's like... Oh, I'm just trying to think of back in the days when I used to have to work out meters. My dad will know, he's dead clever like that. Is it like 3.3 meters or 3 feet to 3.3 feet to 1 meter? I think it is something like that. So 1.8 feet to 3. Yeah, you're about that. I can't even think. Somebody who's cleverer than me. Pete's really good at maths. I'm not sure how good he is with conversions, but my dad will know if he's in the chat. Jay's got a boss song. I started singing it. I've got a boss song. I instantly started singing it, lol, when he scored the other night. I see what you mean. Are you on about? I don't know what you're on about. Tell me what you're on about, Jay. Good to see all these new comments. Thank you very much. Up the Stags. Jiri, thank you very much for joining me. Mahalia, good evening. Thank you for joining me. My dad's just agreed with me. It's 3.3 feet per meter. You see, I used to work in the pet shop, and we used to have to convert the pond liner from feet into meters and work it out. Oh God, let's just say I don't work there anymore for a very good reason. But I know it's 3.3 feet. 1.8. I'm 12. Oh, I'm quite tall then. So, wow, you're nearly like 6 feet 3, 6, 5, 5.5, 5. Oh, it's quite tall. About my height now, and you're like only 12. Wow, you're going to be huge. Anyone remember the 80s and 90s? Jay, mate, oh, you're in the right place. You're in the right place, mate. I'm an 80s child. I was born in 1982. So I don't really remember much up till like the late 80s, early 90s, but I'm a huge fan of 80s songs and 90s songs, mate. I just absolutely, when the 80s songs come on, I'm there. It's my jam. It's my jam. I absolutely love it. Up the Stags is just subscribed. Thank you very much. Thank you, Up the Stags. It's really good to have you here. Thank you. I'm curious to know, did you subscribe because of this live stream or because of a Liverpool song I did? Let me know. I'm curious. But yeah, yes, Jay, 80s and 90s, mate. Whenever sort of I go out, or when I used to go out on a night out, I used to, whenever I always remember in town in Liverpool going to, there's an old nightclub called Flares, whereas like, I think it's on Matthew Street, like downstairs was like up-to-date dance trance music, and then you go upstairs, it was like 80s cheesy 90s music. I used to love going upstairs. Flares in Liverpool. If you've ever been, I don't think it's there now, but it was many years ago when I used to go out anyway. But whenever I'm sort of in the mood and I'm out, when that ABBA song comes on, or any cheesy, I've even been caught dancing to some proper cheesy stuff during the 80s and 90s, mate. I love it. I absolutely love it. Born in 78. Nice one, buddy. Mansfield Town fan. Good to have you in. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I absolutely love getting other supporters in on the stream. I absolutely love it. Welcome. You're very welcome here, mate. Mansfield Town fan. Jay with the laughing. You got a crush on me, and that's why you sub. Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. That's nice, and it's made me quite shy and embarrassed. Thank you. I love the 80s. You can't not. We should have I actually did. It's weird you say that, actually. I actually did an 80s live stream. Probably, I don't know how long it was. At least 12 months ago. Maybe in the new year we should do like an 80s live stream where I sing just pure 80s songs, and maybe even do like a 90s live stream. But yeah, let's do it. If you want an 80s live stream in the new year, give me a thumbs up and I'll do it. Let me just write it down. I just remember it. I vividly remember it from like last year maybe. And if you guys are into it, I'll definitely do it. Definitely. Cheers, Nicholas. Thank you very much. It's 10 o'clock in Denmark. You enjoy, mate. I'll see you on Saturday for the Liverpool live stream. Thank you very, very much. I think I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna call it a day. I think. But nearly an hour. Look at that. Let me just check my time. Wow, 47 minutes. I do waffle. You know, for a guy that doesn't talk much, I sure do talk a lot. Okay. Everybody, thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed to me in the last sort of 47 minutes. Bob the Builder, thank you very much. Up the Stags, thank you very much. Appreciate you being here. I missed somebody. I've missed somebody who has subscribed and I've forgotten the name. But thank you very, very much. I appreciate you being here. I can't wait for Saturday. It's going to be amazing. Don't forget to give it a quick like. Let's get this stream up to as many likes as possible. And don't forget, this Saturday, 8 o'clock UK time, is the Liverpool live stream number 4, where I'll be singing a lot of my own songs, but a few covers as well. You'll enjoy it. Join me, 8 o'clock on Saturday. Thank you very much, everybody. People saying my Prem team is United. Can you convert me? I'll give it a good go. But I respect your decision. Join me on Saturday. I might just convert you. So thanks, Mom. Thank you very much. See every single person on Saturday. You're absolutely amazing. I can't wait. Looking forward to it. Take care, everybody. Bye for now. See you later. Bye.